In the current times, owning a car is not just a luxury. It's a necessary. But still, the whole process of buying and selling car is a hectic and frustrating process. The same problem was faced by people of Dominican Republic ante. Ricky Gracia, our client, wanted an urgent need for a better solution came to Rev9 Solutions, an online marketplace designed to solve all the problems regarding buying and selling for people of Dominican Republic. Let's dive in and see what went behind the making of this project, Automobilia.
I'm going to share my experience while working on the Automobilia platform. So actually, originally its name is Automobilia, but we call it automobiliaRD.com. Initially, Ricky wanted to build a platform that can facilitate our users to so they can list their vehicle on our website and their customer could find those vehicle and they can make a deal. So actually our target audience is mostly like the dealer people. Our initial plan was to create a portal for specifically for the dealer where they can enlist their vehicles and a customer can find the vehicles and they can make a deal with them. But this was the tool which all of the other competitors are following this business model. So we wanted to stand out. We wanted to bring actually some unique product for our customer in the Dominican Republic market. So, so Ricky, we have been discussing this all stuff. Ricky have been involved throughout the whole journey of the product development. Ricky is actually the person who is the product owner and the person who came up with the original idea. So when we wanted to stand out, then he brought some new idea that we should give our dealer who are our users a feature that can give them the real-time insight into the Dominican Republic market. The insights that can really help them to find the best price while listing their vehicle. Then we started searching out about for an API that we can use and integrate in our platform, which can give us insight for the specifically Dominican Republic market. But after a lot of research for finding the API, we were unsuccessful because there was no such API available for the Dominican Republic market. So moving forward, then when we decided to build our own market comparison tool, so actually we designed a tool which is running on the backbone of the Automobilia. So we are collecting all of the data from the web, and then we have some algorithms which actually our engineering team designed to create the market insights for our dealers. And so actually all of those data and these algorithms um, give some useful insight for our dealer when they are going to enlist the vehicle on the platform. So it's so easy. We have the barcode feature. You go and scan a barcode of your vehicle, then all of the information is automatically populated into the field. When you go to enterprise, then we show the insight over there, and we put the average price that we suggest dealers to use the price based on the market data. And this is helpful tool, and it does not end over here. Ricky came up with a lot more idea to facilitate our users, dealer, on some advanced level, like introducing dealer to dealer trading. Then we have customer to dealer trading, and then appraisal feature, and a lot more that we have already introduced into the Automobilia platform. So this is a very comprehensive and advanced level platform for designed specifically for dealers for the Dominican Republic market.
Let's head to Zainab, the product manager who turned ideas into clear plans.
Hello everyone, this is me Zanam and I'm a product manager at Rev9 Solutions. When I started my journey at Rev9 Solutions, I faced a lot of issues since I had no experience in product management. I was a novice, and I was facing a lot of self-doubt and low confidence, because I knew that I did not have knowledge about a lot of things, and I had a lot to learn. But during my journey, I was guided by my product team head, Sir Akil Kazmi. He was a source of guidance and inspiration for me, and he helped me through. He helped me a lot through the complete journey of product management and learning about it. So when I started, my first project was Automobilia, and when I started working on it, I did not have much technical information about it. So I started researching, and we had to do a lot of competitor analysis and other type of research. Um, Basically, the thing was that it was a technical thing for me, so I had to learn a lot of new things. So when I started working, I had to take a lot of help from my team, and they really did help me a lot. But for Automobilia, when we started working on it, we had to start with the dealer and admin panel, and there were a lot of UI issues with it. And in fact, there were features like car comparison and market comparison. The car comparison, we had a lot of UI issues with it, but for the car comparison, we had to create APIs that were very expensive, and it was difficult to integrate them with the platform. So for that, we had to do a lot of research, and we had to work a lot with it. Even we had to get a scraper for it, which is very difficult for the developers. We faced a huge challenge when Ricky asked us to include the barcode scanning feature in the ad posting section. It was a very new feature, and it was not implemented in the market before, so we had to do a lot of research about it, as there were no there was a lack of existing solutions. So I had to research a lot about it, and it was quite a difficult task for me. We had to work a lot for that. So that was one of the huge challenges that we faced while working on Automobilia.
After the product manager, it was the responsibility of UI UX designer Asya to lay the foundations of stunning designs in Figma.
Okay, so Automobilia was relatively easy for me as most of the UI was already developed by Akil, and when it came to me, I had to redesign the new features into it, like dealer to dealer chat and bidding appraisals. So when a new feature is introduced, first the product team do the analysis, market analysis, and prepare a document, and then they do the wireframe. Once the wireframing is finalized, meanwhile, I do the market analysis of the interface of our competitors and all that stuff. And when the wireframing is all finalized, I created the designs based on that design system that Akil designed to maintain the flow and all that. Okay, so once we are done with the Figma screens, then my work get closely with our front-end devs to make sure that what screens we design in Figma, we make sure that we do in the development side as well. So up till now, my job with Automobilia runs very smoothly and great.
Moving next, let's meet Nabil, the front-end developer whose duty was to transform Figma designs into sleek, user-friendly websites.
As a front-end developer, when I started Automobilia, I wasn't very experienced, and the first UI took me 2.5 months to complete, and unfortunately, it got rejected. Then the dealer dashboard was to be added, and we built a separate UI for that. That too had issues and had to be designed again. At one time, I was ready to either leave the project or the company. Well, project transitioning from one developer to another from time to time was a stressful factor, because it meant the new developer had to be briefed everything from all over the scratch, which was frankly a headache. The biggest issue was the QA. We also had a lot of argument with QA due to their lack of technical knowledge. They kept mentioning petty issues like sizes and all. It was not easy explaining them. The client requested for a new feature, which was Win barcode scanner, and we searched API is available for that feature, but they were so expensive, and so I planned to create our own win barcode scanner in Python.
Let's head to the only person in company that love bugs, DICE QA engineer.
Being a QA, I faced many challenges from the developers of the Automobilia. Once I found some issues in the UI, which was related to the front end team, and the first thing they said always that the QA reopens the ticket purposely. Like there is no bug, no design issue, nothing, but the QA has some issues, so he just always reopens the ticket. But I don't know why they say like this, because as a QA, my work is to identify the UI issues, the functionality issues. But still, they don't understand this and they blame QA. Once I was testing the Automobilia and I found that there was some UI issues. The Figma design was totally different from what the developer made. So I just reopened the ticket. And so after that, we had a meeting on that. So the developer just told that the QA purposely reopens the ticket. There is no difference in the Figma and UI, etc., etc., etc. And at that time, there was some hype in the meeting also, and then suddenly the developer just got hyper also that QA is always purposely reopening tickets. That's it. So as a QA, I think some of the issues should be taken seriously by the developers, but the developers doesn't take that serious. They always just start arguments. But why no in the requirements, and why you are saying like this, it will increase the time. Although as a QA, as I have some of the coding knowledge, I can say that what thing will impact the time or how much time it will take to be implemented. But developers are developers, they are just argumenting rudeness. That's it. So now, Alhamdulillah, Automobilia is going fine, but still there are some issues which we will complete in after the release. We can say, hope so. Like chat module is quite complex. After all this, the Automobilia is on production now. Alhamdulillah. After the first release, I faced many challenges also that I already previously mentioned to you that I was going to design, but now it's fine. Now we are making releases continuously. After some time, after the feature implements, we release it on production as well.
Meet Ahmed, the mastermind making sure everything runs smoothly in backend, even if you cannot see it.
Working on Automobilia was the toughest project among the all projects I have worked on. And when I started the project, I didn't had the idea what the real goal of the project was. The product team explained to me the whole project in a week or so. After I got the idea what we have to make, what the real goal is, it was quite a straight path in my mind. But sometimes when I got stuck in the code and I was like, I just want to smash my head on the table because the code wasn't working and I didn't know why. But still, we worked on the dealer to dealer functionality where dealers can communicate with each other and perform trades, and we also worked on market comparisons where dealers can compare their with the data of our competitors, and they can check why our site is benefiting them from the competitor, from the market. And everything was going kind of smooth, but there was a big challenge. The challenge was obviously the QA. And whenever I thought I'm done, I have completed my task and now I can rest, and suddenly I get a message on Slack from the QA. Oh, I got a bug. Come here, I want to show you the bug. And I was like, why? Why I can't have a single second of rest? But still, I would go to the QA and he would point out tiniest of the things to me which I thought they even didn't make sense. But when the QA said I have to do it, then I had to do it. So it was a hard time dealing with the QA, but now the project is streamlined quite and the code is advanced. You can check it out on automobilia.com and rate my work.
Now, it was in hand of Skandar, the SEO guru, to rank the website.
SEO is very important for any website, whether you are running an e-commerce store, SaaS, or any other trading platform. We have to work on various factors, fix issues, and present a perfect product in front of the audience. For Automobilia, I faced many challenges and fixed issues. The first issue was the language barrier. We analyzed that our 90% of audience speaks Spanish. So we decided to make multilingual website to target English and Spanish speakers. After that, we improved meta tags, heading tags, which are very important for any website to rank higher on search engines. We also have planned more content marketing strategies for the website in future. We were also posting content on social media in English, but we were not getting positive results. So we decided to post in Spanish. After that, we started seeing much better results.
The design magician, whose magic made everything look awesome, Mr. Hamad Sajid.
Starting the graphic design for Automobilia was a little bit challenging for me because we did not have the knowledge about vehicle models in the Dominican Republic. Although the website was available, but the vehicles were not. And we had to research and find the exact model that were popular and launched in the Dominican Republic. And this was very time-taking process. There was also a language issue. We were creating graphics with English content at first, but the language in the Dominican Republic was Spanish, so we had to shift the language as well. Overall, the project was pretty smooth, and we can create different type of graphics for that, like informative reels and other type of graphics.
Thankfully, now the project is on production and we are living happily ever after.